A Ukrainian reconnaissance team carefully advances through a network of narrow trenches and improvised defensive positions. Every movement is deliberate. The soldiers remain low, using the trench walls and natural vegetation for concealment, while scanning the surrounding woodland for any sign of enemy activity. The video opens with the team navigating muddy fighting positions reinforced with logs and earth. The environment suggests an active front line where artillery craters, damaged trees, and abandoned positions have become part of the battlefield. Communication appears minimal, with hand signals and careful observation replacing unnecessary conversation to avoid revealing their location. As the patrol progresses deeper into the forest, the troops move from one covered position to another. Each soldier maintains spacing from the next, a standard tactic designed to reduce casualties should artillery or drone strikes suddenly hit their location. The constant awareness of overhead threats reflects the realities of modern warfare, where reconnaissance drones can quickly detect exposed movement. Several moments show the soldiers pausing behind earthen berms and fallen trees while observing the terrain ahead. These brief stops likely allow the team to assess potential enemy positions, identify safe routes, and coordinate the next stage of their advance. The thick forest provides valuable concealment, but it also limits visibility, forcing the reconnaissance unit to move cautiously through every section of the trench line. The team's disciplined movement highlights the importance of reconnaissance operations. Rather than engaging in direct combat, their mission appears focused on gathering information, monitoring enemy activity, and reporting battlefield conditions to higher command. Such intelligence can help artillery units, drone operators, and infantry commanders plan future operations with greater accuracy. Throughout the footage, signs of previous combat are visible. Damaged fortifications, churned earth, and scattered debris illustrate the intensity of repeated fighting in the area. The forest itself has been transformed into a defensive maze, where both natural terrain and constructed positions provide protection from small arms fire and shell fragments. The atmosphere remains tense from beginning to end. Every bend in the trench and every patch of woodland could conceal an unseen threat. The soldiers continue their methodical advance, demonstrating the patience, coordination, and discipline required for reconnaissance missions on today's battlefield. Although no large-scale engagement is shown, the video offers a close look at a Ukrainian reconnaissance unit carefully maneuvering through a burned and densely vegetated woodland, highlighting the cautious tactics increasingly used on today's drone-dominated battlefield. Rather than conducting a rapid assault, the soldiers focus on stealth, spacing, and constant observation while moving through difficult terrain. The footage opens with several Ukrainian troops taking cover among charred trees and low brush. The area appears heavily damaged by previous artillery strikes or wildfires, leaving limited concealment and forcing the soldiers to use. The video opens with soldiers moving carefully through a narrow trench system, staying below the tree line to avoid detection from enemy drones and aerial surveillance. Every step is deliberate, highlighting the constant threat that exists even during routine movement along the front. As the patrol advances, the camera reveals the harsh conditions inside the defensive positions. Deep, muddy trenches reinforced with wooden supports provide the only protection from artillery fragments and drone-dropped munitions. Equipment is carried by hand through the confined passageways, emphasizing the logistical challenges faced by troops in frontline positions. Further into the footage, several soldiers are seen resting inside dugouts carved into the trench walls. These shelters serve as temporary protection from shelling, while allowing units to remain close to the fighting. Despite the brief moments of rest, The atmosphere remains tense, with every soldier ready to respond at a moment's notice. The video continues by showing additional defensive positions connected through an extensive trench network. Camouflage, overhead cover, and concealed entrances illustrate the effort invested in reducing visibility from reconnaissance drones that constantly monitor the battlefield. Toward the end of the footage, more personnel are observed coordinating within the trench system, demonstrating how communication and teamwork remain essential for maintaining frontline defenses. The network functions not only as protection, but also as a vital route for moving troops, supplies, and information under dangerous conditions. Overall, the footage provides a close look at the realities of trench warfare in the Russia-Ukraine conflict, where survival depends on concealment, discipline, and well-prepared defensive positions. Rather than depicting direct combat, the video highlights the daily routines and operational challenges faced by soldiers operating under the... A soldier cautiously advances through a forested battlefield. Every step is deliberate, the weapon held ready while approaching what appears to be a concealed trench position, hidden beneath leaves and branches. As the camera closes in, several friendly troops gather around the entrance to the dugout. One soldier takes cover, while another prepares to secure the position. The operation begins with a small Ukrainian assault team moving cautiously through a devastated forest, where burned trees and shattered terrain reveal the scars of continuous fighting. Every step is deliberate, with the soldiers maintaining spacing and scanning for hidden threats as they advance toward the enemy's defensive line. Reaching the objective, the team discovers a concealed Russian trench and bunker system camouflaged beneath branches and earth. Using the surrounding vegetation for cover, the soldiers carefully observe the position, searching for movement before closing the distance. As they approach, the assault element enters the trench network. The confined fighting space forces the troops to move slowly around corners and dugouts, clearing each section methodically. Every bunker entrance and firing position is treated as a potential threat. Inside the captured position, the camera reveals abandoned equipment, defensive supplies, and signs of a recently occupied stronghold. The assault team quickly secures the trench while remaining alert for enemy soldiers hiding in connected fighting positions. With the immediate objective under control, the unit continues sweeping through the surrounding woodland, checking additional foxholes, communication trenches, and possible escape routes to ensure no hostile forces remain nearby. The video concludes with the soldiers holding the cleared area and conducting a final security check. The operation demonstrates the slow, dangerous nature of trench warfare, where success depends on discipline, coordination, and careful movement through heavily fortified positions hidden within dense woodland.